Options are a contract between two parties. It's a zero-sum game, meaning that there's always a winner and there's always a loser, and there's always someone who is buying and there's always someone who is selling. Usually the seller is called the writer. On the seller side, you have an obligation, but on the buyer side, you have an option. When you're a beginning investor, you're more likely to be the buyer of an option rather than the seller, mainly because you would be trading on exchange, so you would be on the buying side of the option. There are different types of options, ones that you can sort of use throughout the period and ones that have a specified date. And these are mainly used for hedging and speculating, just like futures. Sometimes for generating income, but the income mostly goes to the writer, so the seller of the option. So as a beginning investor, you'll generally be on the buying side, either having the right to buy shares at a specific price or having to sell shares at a specific price. So let's say today, Tesco shares are trading at £2.50. I want to buy these shares, but I'm not sure if I should go ahead today or not. Maybe I think that the shares will start going up and I want to have the option to buy them if they start going down. So let's say I enter into the contract and I now have the right to buy Tesco shares at £2 for the next month. As long as the price remains at £2.50, I will want to use my option to buy these shares at £2 because instantly I'm gaining. I can buy them from whoever is on the other side of the £2 and then sell them on exchange for £2.50, where they're essentially trading at now. With the one where you have the right to sell, so let's say I own Tesco shares and I bought them at £2.50. I want to have the option to sell them if I can at £3. But I'm thinking maybe in the next month they could even go to £3.50. So I buy this option to sell them at £3.50 because no matter what happens, I want to get rid of them at £3. But because I think that they might go to £3.50, I decide to buy this option. In the meantime, if the shares go to £3.50, I don't use my option to sell them at £3. I just sell them at £3.50 on exchange. If the price never gets to £3 and if they continue to trade at £2.50, I use my option to sell them at £3.